the way these two look at each other. I can't get over this. The power couple joined us in studio on a very big day for them. It was their 8th wedding anniversary.
They've been Hollywood's golden couple, the epitome of sophistication and charm.
Because you were known as a confirmed bachelor, but
Yes.
you met Amal Clooney, and what happened to you, George?
I was no longer confirmed.
But behind the glossy red carpet smiles lies a story of tension, distance, and growing cracks in their picture-perfect marriage.
It was easy. It was the minute she walked in the door, I was just, taken by it.
This week, George Clooney, beloved actor and humanitarian, found himself in the hospital after what insiders describe as a heated argument with his wife, Amal Clooney.
She's this extraordinarily, fun, smart, beautiful, great woman.
The shocking turn of events has left fans stunned, with questions swirling about the state of their relationship.
I met him and I thought, I'm so glad that there's someone like him in the world. I didn't necessarily.
Here's the inside scoop on what happened, why it escalated, and whether Hollywood's favorite couple can weather the storm.
Imagine that I would get to spend my life with him, or that we would have this incredible family.
Tension in paradise. For nearly a decade, George and Amal Clooney have dazzled the public with their seemingly perfect partnership. George, the suave movie star and philanthropist, and Amal, the brilliant human rights lawyer, have been admired not just for their individual successes but for their shared commitment to making the world a better place. Yet, behind their glamorous public image, whispers of tension have begun to emerge. Sources close to the couple say their lives have grown increasingly hectic in recent years.
It does start with love. That's sort of the whole secret to it. It's never, ever been even...
Between George's film projects and Amal's high-stakes legal cases, time together has become a rare luxury. Even their idyllic Lake Como vacations, once a staple of their romance, have reportedly become shorter and less frequent. For many, the recent incident at their Beverly Hills mansion has only confirmed what some have suspected for months, that the cracks in their relationship may be deeper than anyone realized.
It's funny, that's not even a question that we would even think of. It's just been easy. Listen,
Has it been easy?
Easy. Like, the easiest thing in our lives, by far.
The argument, a love stretched thin. The drama reportedly unfolded during what began as a routine evening at their home. What started as a conversation about their schedules quickly spiraled into a heated exchange. Insiders say Amal expressed frustration over George's absences, particularly his failure to prioritize their family amidst his Hollywood commitments.
We've never had a
It's maddening
argument.
to some of our friends. I have a cousin, actually, every time we see him, he's like, his first question is, so have you had an argument yet? Like, before he says hello.
George, in turn, reportedly felt sidelined by Amal's relentless work schedule, which often requires international travel and long hours. One source described the tension as a classic case of two people who deeply love each other but have lost their rhythm. Amal, who is fiercely independent and devoted to her work, is said to have voiced concerns about feeling unsupported. Meanwhile, George reportedly struggled to articulate his feelings, instead focusing on his frustrations about their lack of quality time together.
Would you like us to right now? Does that make you feel better?
No.
Could be a first.
As the argument escalated, emotions flared, and voices were raised. It was the kind of fight that every couple has at some point, said an insider. But given their status and the pressures they're under, it hit a lot harder than it might for an ordinary couple.
Well, I would say it's 99% luck just to meet the right person.
No, you have to meet the right person at the right time
that
in
I
your
think
life.
and timing. But I think
Escalation, from words to distance. Eventually, George decided to leave the house. Reportedly, witnesses spotted the actor driving away from the mansion in one of his signature vintage cars, looking visibly upset.
the one thing that I think we would take credit for in a way is just to not be cynical, to just be open.
It wasn't long after that news broke of his hospitalization, leaving friends, fans, and even Amal herself scrambling for answers. This wasn't just a cooling-off moment, one source explained. George's decision to leave was a sign of how deeply affected he was by the argument. He needed space, but it seems like the stress of everything caught up with him.
And I was surprised that you were not cynical or guarded at all. And
Hospitalization, a health scare. Hours later, George was admitted to a Los Angeles hospital under what insiders describe as concerning circumstances. Details of his condition remain scarce, but there's growing speculation that stress played a significant role. Some have suggested that George's past health challenges may have been exacerbated by the argument, leading to his sudden hospitalization. Fans will remember the actor's near-fatal motorcycle accident in 2018, which left him with severe injuries and chronic pain. The emotional toll of that experience, coupled with his current stress levels, could explain the urgency of his hospital visit. "He's been through so much physically and emotionally," said a family friend. "This kind of stress isn't something he can take lightly." Adding to the intrigue is Amal's noticeable absence at the hospital. While some have speculated that she may have stayed behind to care for their young children, others see her decision as a troubling sign of the state of their marriage. A history of challenges. This isn't the first time George has faced health challenges that raised public concern. In addition to his 2018 accident, the actor has spoken candidly about the pressures of fame and his struggles with balancing work, family, and personal well-being. Amal, too, has faced her share of challenges, managing a career that requires her to navigate high-stakes legal battles and international diplomacy. Their ability to overcome these hurdles together has long been a testament to their bond. But as the demands of their lives continue to grow, even a love as strong as theirs can be tested. The public reacts, outpouring of support. News of George's hospitalization spread quickly, with fans and celebrities taking to social media to express their concern. Matt Damon, one of George's closest friends, reportedly reached out immediately, urging the couple to seek professional help to navigate this turbulent time. Other Hollywood figures, including Julia Roberts and Brad Pitt, are said to have privately expressed their support, hoping the Clooneys can find a way to reconcile. Fans, meanwhile, have flooded social media with messages of love and encouragement. Many are hopeful that George and Amal will emerge from this stronger than ever, while others fear the incident could mark the beginning of the end for the beloved couple. Strained communication, a growing divide. Insiders say the couple's communication struggles have been building for months. While they continue to present a united front in public, those close to them have noticed subtle signs of strain. They're both incredibly passionate and driven, which is part of what makes them so dynamic, said a source. But that same drive can also create friction when they're not on the same page. Hope for resolution. Can love prevail? Despite the challenges, experts believe there's still hope for George and Amal. Relationship counselors suggest that therapy could provide the tools they need to bridge the gap and rebuild their connection. Every couple faces rough patches, said Dr. Karen Blake, a renowned marriage therapist. What matters is their willingness to fight for their relationship. For now, the world waits anxiously to see how the Clooneys will move forward. Will they use this moment as an opportunity to prioritize their love and family? Or will the pressures of their lives prove too much to overcome? What's next? As George recovers and Amal reflects on the events that brought them to this point, one thing is clear. Their story is far from over. Whether this chapter becomes a turning point or a breaking point remains to be seen. In the meantime, fans will continue to watch, hope, and root for a happy ending to this Hollywood love story.
You look at her with such awe, honestly, George. You do. Like,
Well, I mean,
you
what's
do.
not to look at?
I know, I got it. I get it.